There are no rules.
Yeah.
Nice thing about it. Yeah. You make this up as you go.
I saw some, I don't know if it was types of honey on your menu or like methylene or...
Oh, so these are the types of meads.
Oh, okay.
So mead happens naturally. You don't have to do anything for mead to happen. Honey mixes with water, falls to the ground, there's yeast everywhere, it will start to ferment.
The little I was reading before we came in pretty much suggested you water down honey and it's pretty difficult to keep it from fermenting. It's like...
Exactly.
Yeah. Is there like a time period where, for whatever reason, mead just fell out of fashion?
Yeah, right.
It did kind of disappear.
During Prohibition.
Oh.
Disappeared.
But prior to Prohibition, there was a pretty solid...
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that hard to make. So it's actually really simple. If you start with really high quality ingredients and you don't screw it up, 99.5% chance you're going to have a really good mead at the end. Now, high quality ingredients is easy. You taste the ingredients, you work with the beekeepers, you work with the farmers. This is all raw Ohio Granny Smith apples in here. Only about 15% honey. Apple, the bones. The most important thing. We only use raw honey. Hi, Booba. There's about this much honey in every one of these bottles. We have decided to only use spring honey, and then the fall honey stays in the hives for the bees. Our beekeeper doesn't extract it all, and doesn't feed the bees sugar, water, orange syrup, keep their hives stationary, they don't transport them. Very big deal in the beekeeping world. Honey is much more sustainable than grapes and grains, way more. Because honey happens naturally. The more demand for me, the more I'll make. The more I'll make, the more honey I need. The more honey I need, the more honey will be made. And because I am focused on sustainable ways of apiary production, it's good to make honey. It's great to make honey because it's pollination. But we do as much as we can, as local as possible. All our liquor that we serve at the bar, either Midwest Spirits makes it, which are next door, that's where we get our bourbon barrels from, or Watershed, which are down the road. I just believe in keeping our resources as close to us as possible. I don't believe we should be producing things thousands of miles away, and then shipping them over here, and then consuming them like idiots, and then wasting them. It's so bad for the environment to ship shit all over the world. It is so bad. We waste as little as possible.
And how do you do that?
By buying as close to our production facility as possible. Every time we buy something like glass, this glass is made in Pennsylvania. I pay nearly $1 for this. I can buy the same exact glass for about 68 cents. And I'm an accountant, I understand the difference. All our honey is Ohio sourced. We can get much cheaper honey if there was no Ohio source. That's one of the main reasons we focus on local and sustainability and buy from as close as possible. We should keep our wealth among us, and so should everyone else. That's why when people say, do you take card? I'm like, sure, I prefer cash. But every time people use a card, guess what, guys? 2.5% of our wealth goes to the very, very, very few. And that's a lot. And we're the ones who work for it. Visa, the people who own Visa, they don't work for it. They just hang out, I'm sure. They think they work for it, but... So anyway, so that's why local is so important to us. We learn by trial and error, you know? As I said, I'm not that good. I'm not that, you know, we do everything in-house. We do all our branding in-house, our legal work, our accounting work, our marketing work, our everything. So I really only spend maybe 15%, maybe 20% of my time on production, and 80% of that is clean. I'm no expert. Really. I just make it and sell it. You know, maybe 5 to 10 years from now, I'll become a little more expert at it.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome.